Can I run Black Myth Wukong? Black Myth Wukong requirements. Full Black Myth Wukong requirements for PC, with minimum and recommended specs. Black Myth Wukong minimum requirements. Memory, 16 GB. Graphics card, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 or Radeon RX 580. CPU, Intel Core i5-8400 or Ryzen 5 1600. File size, 130 GB. OS, Windows 10. Black Myth Wukong recommended specs. Memory, 16 GB. Graphics card, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 or Radeon RX 5700 XT. CPU, Intel Core i7-9700 or Ryzen 5 5500. File size, 130 GB. OS, up to Windows 11. Can you run it? To run the Black Myth Wukong requirements, you will need an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 GPU, an Intel Core i5-8400 CPU, 16 GB of RAM, and 130 GB of HD space. The developers of Black Myth Wukong revealed the official Black Myth Wukong system requirements to be less intimidating than expected considering the quality of the trailers and gameplay. Despite being a graphically intense experience, Black Myth Wukong will be an easy benchmark to reach, though older machines might quail at the 16 GB RAM requirement. Bar the RAM requirement, the Black Myth Wukong minimum requirements are very accessible, only requiring an AMD Radeon RX 580 graphics card, an AMD Ryzen 5 1600 processor, and 16 GB of RAM. However, this level of hardware will not get you all of the graphical quality that gameplay trailers have thus far shown. So, we recommend aiming for the much higher Black Myth Wukong PC requirements. The Black Myth Wukong recommended specs are much more demanding than the minimum requirements, requiring an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 GPU, an Intel Core i7-9700 CPU, and 16 GB of RAM. This level of hardware is hardly surprising and will prove a challenge to older PCs and laptops.